at the 3 and the 4.
Here we go.
Derek White is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Cada in at the 5 down low. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Well, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight. And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder.
And it's a great finish! Oh, my. Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Maxey against White. Oubre sets the screen for Maxey. Lob pass to Oubre. And stolen by White. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Maxey against White. Maxey kicks to Oubre. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And it's Simons missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Now, here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought it in.
Here's Embiid. After the basket by Boston. Over Tatum. Embiid, no good. Simons has got the ball here for the Celtics. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Kevin, back to you.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. Now George, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Tatum. Austin's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
Vicious finish by Tatum. These coaches love when he's aggressive.
Here's Maxey. It's good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Oubre against Brown. Outside Tatum. Launches a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got 7.
Solid from 3. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
Here's Maxey. And the layup falls.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Maxey passes to Drummond. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 10.
Tatum's got energy and stamina to last. You see it with how quick he consistently gets out on the break.
Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Yeah, no question Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Maxey. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. That quarter had its... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Tyrese Maxey. Andre Drummond is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's George, and it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. The 3 from George.
Well, you could really feel Brown's defensive focus there. He was determined to affect the shot.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Maxey. And finally they hit one. Maxey's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the 76ers. White looking around. And the shot goes in.
I like that from White, attacking the heart of that defense.
The 76ers trail by 5. Hey, Stan, how about the Boston Celtics? Back-to-back 60-win seasons.
Well, Kevin, winning 50 is a good...
What a jam! Tatum doing it with style.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And White kicks to Tatum. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Oubre. Pass to Drummond. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Three-pointer, Simon. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shot on the wing. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Driving in. Oh, he jams it right over Kelly Oubre. Wow.
Well, Tatum has some length on him. Gets down that lane in a hurry.
And he found a soft spot in the D on that possession.
Steps back. Here's Tatum. Here's White. And the layup's good off the glass. White's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Maxey passes to George. Oubre inside. White on from deep. George. And it's White with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Dan, what's your read on it?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
Here's Tatum. Oh, the power on that.
Allowing the play to develop naturally. Terrific patience by Tatum in the screen and roll.
Brown wide open. He fired. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 11. And it's Drummond missing. Here's Boston now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Simons, an easy 2 points on the lead. Simons has got his second bucket of the game to go.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Drummond with a screen on Simons. For 3, Oubre. Maxey outside. George. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers have a retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
They shoot again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaylen Brown. The 76ers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Boston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we... All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
We've got Chris Boucher, Peyton Pritchard out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Minot in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Here's Edgecombe. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. And coach, for teams defending the pick and roll, you often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back.
The rookie providing the answer. All right, BJ.
Pritchard with the ball, and the shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Boucher in the post. He's guarded by Grimes. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. 5 on the clock. Pass to Boucher. The layup off target.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And last season, and again, 60-plus wins, Greg, for the Celtics. One of the elite teams clearly in the league.
And the only concern was perhaps a tendency towards complacency, but after coming up short last season and with Tatum sidelined, some adversity to spark their competitive fire.
And he dumps it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Kevin?
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. To the left side wing. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
That's tipped. And now the 76ers on the break. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Running the floor, Edgecombe made sure he wasn't getting caught on the break.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Pass to Tillman. 6 to shoot. Now Pritchard. It's good. Pritchard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
Here's Edgecombe. Oh, and then one. No question. Powered it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Basket, good. Hauser's got his second basket of the night.
And just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Edgecombe, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Count that one. Pritchard's got his third basket of the night right there. The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Edgecombe. 7 points in the game. Here's Bono, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
And so it's Boston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the 76ers, Quentin Grimes out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Walker. Then there's Edwards. And it's Bona in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Celtics leading by 13. Here's Tatum. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room, and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Tatum, that's good.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
Maxey, again, Philadelphia.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
The shake. It's hauled in by the 76ers. 3-on-3. From deep, George hands it from downtown.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
White setting the big for Tatum, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. The 76ers trail by 11. Maxey, that's a two-pointer. Oh, with the man free all over him.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy. Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Second personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Team foul. At the line.
So he gets them both. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Embiid. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this league exciting.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Simons, a three-pointer. Good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. George against Brown. For 3. Not that time. It won't go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Knocked loose. White with it. George picks him up. Ah, the dunk to punctuate.
You know, Derek White is what you call a combo guard. He can play on or off the ball. There we saw his passing ability.
Right side George with the drive.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Now Simons. Tatum outside. From outside. Another chance here. It's off target. The 76ers shooting at 50% in a decent group. No good from 3. Here's Boston now. At one point, they led by 16. Embiid with the steal. Going inside. They shoot again. Persistence pays off. Finally, they get it to go. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Now Brown. Tatum with a screen on Oubre. Brown, the putback. They set the screen. Clock at 4, and there's the 3. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were
conference.
Well, you know what they say, B.A. To be the best, you got to beat the best. I'm sure that's what both teams are thinking, so I expect them to be highly motivated.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Ball is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Hunter in at small forward. Ball against Tatum. Ball outside. Here's Allen. Pass to Mobley. Allen inside. It's hauled in by White.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Now here's Tatum. Fires from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that and that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
Hunter can't get it to go.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Stolen by Ball. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, he's had that groove saved up for a minute. You can tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Puts the move on. Right by Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Brown against Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got his second bucket on the night.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
Pass to Tatum. And he drives in. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
To the middle. And Boston pushing it up now. Brown finds Tatum. Back to Brown. The 3. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Guys, back to you.
On a mission. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
And we know Mitchell can get up and throw it down with the best of them, especially when he's attacking full speed.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, BA. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Simons. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Brown passes to Queta. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Cavaliers leading. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Pass to Hunter from outside the arc. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. And here's Ball. Cleveland working the ball around now. Tipped away. Simons with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Simons passes to Tatum. Here he goes, and finished off by Tatum.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Mobley. He's guarded closely. Count it.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul.
Free throw no good for Mobley.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
Outside Hunter. Fires for three. They get it again. And Mobley throws it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. There's Tatum with the three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cleveland on top, up three. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. But they're there lurking.
Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown are the wingmen. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. The 3 from Mitchell. Boston pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Brown, that's good.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Mitchell with the ball. 6 points for him. Ball outside. Allen, pass to Hunter. It's stolen by Tatum. And Tatum going in. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 14 points for the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Shooting while in rhythm. Good to see Mobley firing with no hesitation.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Tatum. Nice look inside from Tatum.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mobley, a screen on Brown. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
They double team Brown. Stolen by Mobley. White with a steal. Pass to Queta. And they're running. Mobley with the block. Mitchell up top. Defended by Brown. To the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
It's stolen by Hunter. Fast break Cleveland. Allen inside. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Outside Mitchell. It's hauled in by White. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second.
Nobody's going to catch Brown in the open court like that. Nobody.
Mitchell against Brown. Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. Allen with a screen on White. Inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Assist
For a big Allen is so fluid, setting a pick and then gracefully rolling into position.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. .44 seconds left in the first half of this one. Tatum inside. Mobley's on him. Tatum passes to Queta. Clock at 6. Here's Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
And both free throws good for Brown. 29 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Mitchell on the run. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, that motor on Mitchell just speeding right through his shot.
White, good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Mitchell. What a jam by Donovan Mitchell with authority.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking, oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Tie game in Boston. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
So for Cleveland right now, Sam Merrill out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Max Strus, then it's Larry Nance, and it's Wade in at the 4. Strus against Pritchard to the inside. Nance. And Nance with the slam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Pritchard surviving the D. And the layup is good. Pritchard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
From deep, Strus. Up again. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Celtics lead by 3. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. He gets it in there. The Cavs have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Nance. On the wing, Strus. Sinks the tray. Strus has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Here's Pritchard. Banked it in off the glass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 5. Oh, good D by Boucher. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Boucher on the screen. Pritchard, the pass to Boucher. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And now a 6-point Boston lead.
reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Right side, Garland. Boston pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Merrill outside. Strus with a screen on Pritchard. Here's Merrill. The shot's good.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Boston leading by 6. Outside Pritchard. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Left side, Garland. And he gets the bucket.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
Boucher a screen on Garland. High post Boucher. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Hauser passes to Boucher. Shot clock at 6. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes it's better to be challenged in the first round. It sets you up as you move forward.
Here's Garland. Got it.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Pritchard, here we go. Pass to Tillman. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tillman's got 4 points in the quarter.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Goes up with the strike. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. White and Brown are the wingmen. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
This is a huge night for Mitchell, and all he really does is score.
Oh, how about White? Gets all the way to the cup. Nice.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Mitchell against Brown. And Mitchell with the slam.
Now the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up, and he will put it down on you quick.
Outside Tatum. White with a screen on Mobley. The drive by Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Brown with the steal. On the wing, Simons. Pounded by Ball. Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. Tatum! Money from deep. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they...
Look out! Spider Mitchell putting on a show!
Perfect use of the pick and roll. Mitchell just taking what the defense gives him.
White outside. Tatum, a screen on Mitchell. Outside Tatum. Takes it from 10. Allen rips down the board. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Mitchell outside. Going inside. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Here's a pass to Tatum. Oh, no good on the layup. The Cavaliers have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Mitchell. 3 ball. Donovan Mitchell.
His team trusts him, and rightfully so. Mitchell makes so many big, important shots because he is a clutch performer.
Tatum. Here's the drive. Jams it home.
I love his versatility around the rim. That time with the reverse jam.
Mark that one. You know that's going to be replayed over and over again. It's worth it. Brown against Mitchell. Takes a 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Fires the 3. Cleared away by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
That's what he wanted.
And this has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this.
Oh, unreal. That's what they came for. Wow.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now Hunter. Now Mitchell. Allen a screen. Oh, he can't get the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Brown outside. Oh, Brown gonna go get it. Simons against Ball. Mobley with the block. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and
on 2. Sports. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And for the 76ers, they've got Drummond. George is out there with Maxey. And there's Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. Glancing at the players on these rosters, doors, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
And there's Hunter on the assist by Mitchell.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Here's Maxey. Embiid finds Maxey. 5 to shoot. Hangs. Jared Allen grabs the miss. We're about 1 minute into the first. Hunter against Maxey. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go with the 3. Connects from 3-point range.
How quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
Here's George. High post, Embiid. Working on Hunter. Embiid inside. Defended by Allen. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Maxey against Ball. Puts it up.
Love the fact that Ball can use his lift to annoy shooters. Make sure whoever he's on doesn't get off a clean shot.
Allen, a screen on Oubre. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, he jams it right over Kelly Oubre. Wow.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the night.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Mitchell against George. Mitchell right side. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, my goodness. Throw it down, Donovan Mitchell, just exploding off the floor.
Maxey, that one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Mobley finds Mitchell. The 3 ball. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 10 points.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
From deep, Maxey. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
George against Mitchell. And stolen by Maxey. And George, here we go. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, Paul George won't be shy. You give him a driving lane, he will expose you defensively.
Mitchell outside. Takes the 3. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. Oubre against Mitchell. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
This guy's a super quick leaper. Oubre doesn't need much time to get off the floor.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Mitchell outside. Allen, a screen on George. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Maxey. He nails it, and we're tied up. Maxey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Embiid is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Maxey. Then it's George. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim, and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts.
George, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Hunter dishes to Mobley. Hunter kicks to Mobley. Mitchell outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Oubre against Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The 3 from George. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Mobley inside. Working on Drummond. 2 points. That one goes.
In the painted area, Mobley just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
Maxey into the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. Mitchell outside. Oh, a dunk by Mitchell.
Spider is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
George in the post. Allen defending, and George gets it to go. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered in this style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kev. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And it's George finishing it off.
With the speed in transition, Paul George is dynamic in space.
58 seconds left now here in the second. Mitchell against George. And it's Mitchell missing. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Maxey on the wing. Back to Oubre. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Cavaliers shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
With 2 seconds left, with 1 on the clock, and Mobley lays it in. Mobley's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cleveland ahead, leading by 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. We've got Sam Merrill, Wade out there at Nance. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Garland in at the 1. Merrill passes to Nance. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Walker surveying the floor. Shoots over Merrill. Walker's shot is off.
Oh my goodness, those chippies, you come to regret those. That is a good look and you can't complete it.
The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That is his first foul of the game. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. It's Strus on the wing. Edwards defending. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Nance. And it's Bona with the rebound.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Here's Walker. Wade with the block. They retain possession. Up top, Grimes. He's defended by Merrill. And it's Bona missing. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Kicks it out to Garland. Nance sets a screen for Garland. Good on the three-point shot. Garland's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. And it's Strus with the rebound. Cavaliers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Merrill passes to Strus. And Garland has it in the corner. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And, GA, you think about high-skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And the three ball is good. Merrill's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play, and boy, did they pay the price with the trick.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Driving inside. Grimes with the bucket.
Boy, how about Quentin Grimes attacking off the bounce? That is a pretty play.
Garland looking it over. Lays it up off the glass. Garland's got 5 now.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And then slams it in.
What I love about Larry Nance Jr. is he doesn't need the ball to be effective, but when he does get the ball, he shoots with high percentage.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. 103 left here in the third quarter. The call will be against PJ Edgecombe. That'll be his second foul of the game. 103 left to play in the third. Here's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the lane. 7 points in the game.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
76ers foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
The throw good, Garland.
For the Cavaliers.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Garland, pass to Struce. Way to screen on Edwards. Struce passes to Nance. Back to Struce. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Ona's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And finished off by Walker.
About the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback.
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And so it's Cleveland in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The 76ers trail by 9. Quentin Grimes out there with Edgecombe. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Walker. And it's Bona in at the 5. Roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. For 3, Mitchell. It's deflected.
Well, right there, you're trying to score over a high flyer at Edgecombe. Sometimes that's going to be the result.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Hunter against Oubre. Mobley kicks to Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Some solid defense from Maxey.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Embiid, no good. Cleveland leading by 9. Mitchell outside. And George gets the whistle that time.
Paul George.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Hunter, the pass to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
The assist goes
Well,
to
this guy has got
DeAndre
tremendous
Hunter.
length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
From deep, Maxey. And he's good on the three ball.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Allen, right side. To the inside. Mobley with it. Now defended by Embiid. George! Tips it up. Oh, sticks the putback.
Just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Mitchell getting it down inside.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Puts up a three. 6 to shoot. Ball, a screen on Oubre. Mitchell driving to the basket.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Layup, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Right side, Ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Ball.
Incredible, the lift off the floor, the creativity in the air. Highlight real effort there by Maxey.
And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal swing.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Rebounded by Allen inside. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 and 12.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
George against Hunter. And stolen by Hunter.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Cavaliers.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Now Mobley for three. He drills the three.
Mobley.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Philadelphia ball.
Here's Maxey. From way back. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin,
between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown are the wingmen, and it's Simons in at the 1 spot. Just 4 to shoot. Queta. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Maxey surveys. Count it.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now here's Simons. And that one is hammered home.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
About a minute played here so far in the first. For 3, Maxey. The shot comes out.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Simons passes to White. No good with the triple. The 76ers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. It's George on the wing. He's covered by Simons. Here's Drummond. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Tatum.
A smart move, using a little pump fake to get all the time he needed to go hard to the basket.
Yeah, it's just a simple move, but it looks so beautiful when it works. Reminds me of you, Grant.
Oh, I appreciate that, B.A.
Now here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Tatum. He's got 5. 3-pointer. Here's Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Drummond to screen on White. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's George. Drummond, the screen on White. George, a deep 3. The Sixers with another miss. And it's Simons with the ball for Boston. Pass to Queta. Here's Simons. Tatum from long range. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Tatum's got 10 points.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. That one misses. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
So it's Philadelphia now, after the basket by Boston. And here's Oubre from the arc. Hauled in by Brown. Celtics lead by 11. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Sends it home from three-point land.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Brown inside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Boston now holding a 12-point lead at quarters. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, they haven't been challenged so far. Everything they're doing seems to be working.
On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. White and Brown are the wingmen. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. And it's Simons in at the point guard position.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Now here's George. No made baskets yet. It's blocked! And Drummond with the jam. Boston leading by 10. And it's Simons penetrating. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I'll tell you, Simons can really book it. When he's at full speed, good luck catching up.
Three-pointer. The rebound by Maxey. The 76ers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Oh, a vicious move by Embiid.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Tim, these recent injuries robbing Embiid of prime years. 7 straight All-Star appearances up to 2025.
Yeah, B.A., for a player his size that moves as quickly as he does, it seems like it put a tremendous amount of strain on those lower extremities. It's a common theme in this league.
Tatum inside. Embiid's there. Simons deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Tatum. Over Embiid. And it's Tatum missing. 76ers trail by 10. Here's Oubre. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back over to you, Ryan.
You love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. There's Tatum with the 3. Boston, no good that time either.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Oubre. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Tatum. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, B.A., made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. Tatum, a screen on Maxey. Outside Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Screen by Embiid. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in. George against Simons. Brown inside. Oh, and there's the whistle. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is giving
First team stance.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one's good.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Outside Tatum. There's the three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Embiid. Exerting himself. Embiid.
Getting out in transition. You love to see this hustle from Embiid.
There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Maxey against White. Maxey passes to George. Takes it inside. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Brown in the high post. Working on George. A nice shot by Brown.
Terrific initiative from the swing man. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
Here's Tatum. He's got 16. Takes a 3. And he can't get that one. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
Eric Gordon is out there with Edgecombe. Then there's Walker. Then there's Edwards. And it's Bona in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The 3 is up. Walker pulls down the board. 76ers trail by 6. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Here's Edgecombe. Driving in. Oh, man!
Look out below!
And he dunks it down.
Wow, B.J. Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
Philadelphia shooting it well at 59%. Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Bona. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Gordon. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Gordon's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And after battling injury issues early in his career, Eric Gordon continues to stick around, Tim.
And he's now been in this league going on 2 decades, a respected veteran who can still spark a team and contribute to winning games.
Now here's Pritchard, driving inside, and he gets it to go. Pritchard's got 4 points this quarter.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Here's Edgecombe. He's got 5. Pass to Walker for the tie. Here's Bona. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Tillman with a screen. Unloads from 13. Pass to Walsh. Driving to the basket. Count the basket. Walsh has gotten his first points of the night. 76ers trail by 3. For 3, Gordon. He can't get that one to fall.
2 minutes remaining in the
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pritchard surviving the D. Pass to Walsh. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tillman. Pritchard from outside. And it's Bona with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Gordon on the wing. Defended by Hauser. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Bona. The shot won't fall. Boston leading by 3. Outside Pritchard. Fires from deep. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Bona's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edgecombe. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Oh, Rick's the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Boston's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Tillman passes to Hauser. Fires the 3. Edwards pulls it in. 76ers trail by 3. And here's Gordon from the arc. The Sixers with another miss. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Pritchard. There's the drive. Blocked!
And because of how athletic and quick Edgecombe is, he can come up with blocks. You've got to be careful shooting around him.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. There's 6 seconds left in the third. Embiid, a screen on White. He gets it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth.
All right, everybody.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the floor for Boston. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Derek White out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Queta in at the 5.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Here's Maxey following the bucket by the Celtics. Simons finds White. To the paint. It's stolen by Maxey. Pass to Embiid. From outside the arc. Here's Drummond. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Boston leading by 7. And here's Tatum. From downtown. It's hauled in by Oubre. All by himself. George for 3. The Sixers with another miss.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Simons outside. Outside Tatum. Down low. Kick out to Brown. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Embiid who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Pass to Brown. Oh, Brown just throws it down.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
White against Maxey. And Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important. Oh, out of my way.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simon's putting on a show.
Maxey. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
White. Now Simons. There's a screen. And no one in the vicinity.
And it's tough to defend the pick and roll with Simons running it. He's got a great sense of that set.
Oh, it doesn't go. And here are the Celtics. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Shot's no good. 76ers trail by 13. Jacks up a three. Embiid. No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Tatum outside. 1:27 left in the final quarter. From deep. Let's loose for three. Tatum! Money from deep.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Embiid. Using the glass to lay it in.
Well, with a comeback out of range, you can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Celtics.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did, and at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Down by 15. Outside Maxey. Clock at 6. Puts up the tray. Brown pulls down the board.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Tatum against Oubre for three. Here's the pass to Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Oh, the long ball, no good.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
First team foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for your Sixers, Joel Embiid.
He hits the second from the line. Tatum looking it over. Beyond the arc. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now, here's Simon. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Well, you have to appreciate a high-octane player like Anthony Simons. He runs the floor and just outworks other guys every chance he gets.
Allen's shot is off. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Buries it from three-point range. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Hunter kicks to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Nobody near Allen. Off target with his 3. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Tatum drives.
Oh, my goodness. Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
Mitchell outside. Inside. Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now, here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. Mobley with the block. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you, not many players are better at forcing a defender to foul than Tatum.
Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
14 foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The kick out to Simons. 6 to shoot. Tatum setting the pick for White.
And this is Allen's calling card. He can defend straight up, and boy, he's a monster in help defense.
And stolen by Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now, here's Mitchell. Down low. Here's Allen. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 6 points for Allen. Outside, Simons.
Cleveland foul. Evan Mobley.
And Greg with the absence of Jason Tatum for the time being. Perhaps a hiatus for the Celtics as a title favorite?
Well, not to mention some of the salary cap casualties. It's not the same team that won it all in 24, but in great position once Tatum returns.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. Got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Back to you.
All about that connection. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Allen. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Brown. And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got 6.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Tatum against Mobley. Outside, Simon. Pass to White. Simon's on the wing. He's covered by Ball.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And stolen by Hunter. And no good. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And they've also done a great job converting their opportunities at the stripe. Lots of chances and making the most of them.
The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. All out there with Mitchell, and it's Hunter in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. It's tipped. Simon's with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. The 3 from Tatum. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
GA, you hear about 3-level score, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
So it's Boston now, following the 3-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Simon's with the screen on Hunter. The 3 from Tatum. And stolen by Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Anthony Simons flying high to finish that one.
Brown against Mitchell. Hunter on the wing. Allen at the screen for Hunter. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
The corner, one of Hunter's favorite spots.
Simmons finds Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Anthony Simons got his teeth under Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, Stan. Some pretty good manners.
You aren't kidding, Kevin. And I think going up against those guys in practice every day, watching them every night, and being another guard who has to score the ball, he couldn't have learned from anybody better. And Anthony Simons now a tough guy to stop.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
A kick out to Mobley. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
A lot of focus on the part of Mobley.
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
Ball, the pass to Mitchell. 1:32 left in the first half. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but true contact, he'll head to the line. That one on White. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a efficient scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that out.
Oh, and the jump by Mitchell.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game. White with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
And look, Brown is good at capitalizing inside, which is why the defense has to push him further away.
Mobley a screen. For 3, Hunter from beyond the arc and then some. Hunter's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Simons kicks to Brown. Pass to Tatum. 4 on the clock. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Well, that's just great awareness on the part of Jason Tatum. He knew he had very little time.
Ball dishes to Hunter. A three-pointer, no good. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the floor for Boston, Peyton Pritchard out there with Sam Hauser. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Tillman in at the power forward position. Garland the pass to Wade. A 3 from Strus. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Strus has got the first basket of the third quarter for Cleveland. And the dunk by Boucher.
Oh, Kevin. Not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. Now, here's Garland from the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Here's Walsh. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Garland. Tillman grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Walsh. Three-pointer, Pritchard drills the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 1. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Garland, good on the shot. Garland's got his first points of the game.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Strus. Kicks it out to Garland. They set the pick. Puts up a deep 3. Tillman grabs the miss. The Celtics shooting impressively throughout at 62%.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Tyson. Hauser defending. And here's Strus. Wade sets the pick for Strus. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Over to the wing. Here's Tillman. Takes it off the glass. And now it's a 3-point Celtic lead.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Wade kicks to Strus. Back to Wade. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Pass to Tillman. Power down with both hands.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Now, here's Garland. Wade finds Strus. Wade, a screen on Pritchard. Lays it up and banks it in. Strus has got 5 points now this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Now, here's Strus. 5 points in the game. Shoots the 3. Boucher with the rebound. Celtics leading by 5. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Pass to Boucher. Yep, it counts. Boucher's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Mitchell outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The rim protectors standing tall for Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with ball, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And Allen impacts the game on all levels. This kid has what it takes.
Outside Tatum. Into the lane. Tatum.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. At the elbow, it's Allen. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. Count it, good. And it's an 8-point Celtic lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the board? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Now Brown. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Count it. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Right side, White. And here's Tatum for three. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
Well, very few big men can run the floor as well as Mobley. He makes it look effortless.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside, White. Now here's Tatum. White, left side. Now Simons. Shot clock at 5. Tatum. A three from Tatum.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catching shoot situations.
Now Mitchell. Here's Ball. Shoots. Sweet shot at the right time.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Now here's Simons. Here's Keita.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
White fires. It's good.
Well, yeah, White prefers a more head-on shot, but that doesn't mean he can't sink those corner threes, too.
Mitchell is double. And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ball against Simon. Now Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hunter. Beyond the arc. Allen. Oh, what a finish.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Here's Mitchell. Following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Oh, what a play inside.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Celtics.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Hunter after the made shot from Evan Mobley. And he does not hit. Tatum with it. Derek White. Off target from outside. So we see Boston get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a
with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. We've got George. Andre Drummond is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Oubre in at the 3. Now here's George. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Ball with the rebound. Mobley against Maxey. Mobley passes to Hunter. Back to Mobley. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Mitchell. Six to shoot. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Screen by Embiid. And it's Maxey missing.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Richard, last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley. He's quickly becoming a two-way terror.
Yeah, the Cavs have unlocked him offensively, putting the ball in his hands and encouraging him to let it fly from long distance.
So it's Philadelphia now, after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Just over a minute and a half in. George with it. Off target from outside.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Mobley outside. This one for 3. Drummond grabs the miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Hunter against George. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the paint. Allen draws the double. Cleveland working the ball around now. And Ball gets it to go.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
George scanning the floor to win the drought. George with another miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the first. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
For 3, Maxey hits the trifecta.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe.
Oh, hey, how about that?
Oh, wow. Welcome to dance class hosted by Donovan Mitchell.
It's George with the drive. Oh, misses the dunk. Cleveland leading by 9. From deep, Mitchell counted from distance. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just...
Oh, throw it down. Wow.
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
Mitchell against George. Inside. It's stolen by Drummond. Ball against George. Pass to Maxey. Stolen by Mitchell. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Mitchell with the slam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Knocked away. George outside. From deep. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Mitchell feeling it out a bit, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Cavaliers pretty much in control here.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with ball. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Back to you.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, appreciate the report.
And just so hard to stop without fouling. I mean, George can beat you with length, with skill, and with intelligence.
You know, when you think about the league's most capable scorers, Paul George has to be on that list, Richard.
Oh, when I think of PG, he's just a perfect basketball player. Dunks, threes, mid-range. This man can do it all. And when he's got it going, it's hard to think of a more complete scorer.
Shot clock at 6. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Nice job by Allen inside, getting the ball in a good spot and finding a way to execute.
Drummond, the screen on ball. Here's Maxey going inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
The floater. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Mitchell. George defending. Mitchell against George. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Allen can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 8. Outside Oubre. Top of the key. Hunter with the rebound.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Break.
Mitchell with the ball. Oubre picks him up. Outside Mitchell. Outside Hunter. The 3-ball. Knocks it down from distance. Hunter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. It's George on the drive. The Sixers again can't hit. The Cavaliers lead by 11. Down low. And Ball throws it down.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
Maxey on the wing. Pounded by Ball. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. A chance at a 3-point play.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just 3-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Whew. You try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Here's George. Pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the slam.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Allen with a screen on George. Now Allen, ball outside. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Drummond to screen on ball. For three, Maxey. Kicks it to George. Pass to Embiid. Back to George. And here is Maxey. Over Hunter. Oubre. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Now here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. Allen with a screen on Oubre. Hunter against Oubre. And Hunter, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hunter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's Cleveland, ending the quarter up 10. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. And don't go far. We'll be right back. For those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse. Oh, my goodness!
Okay.
Throw it down!
Come on! Wow, VJ Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
Garland's for three. Sinks it from distance. Garland's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50. Yes, 50 combinations. They're hoping for a little bit more consistency this year.
On the wing, Wade. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. 76ers trail by 11. Gordon outside. Pass to Edgecombe. The three. Gordon can't hit. Cleveland has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Right side, Strus. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Edgecombe. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Edgecombe's got 4 points in the quarter.
76ers foul. Edgecombe. First team foul.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Garland, the pass to Nance. Three-pointer. Drops in the three. Nance has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
One on the clock. And Nance with the slam.
And I just love effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have one, possibly two stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Guys?
A team effort. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Yep, that one goes. Garland's got 5.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Garland. And it's off from three-point range. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Give him 8 points now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Philadelphia moving it around. Walker for 3. He's off on that one.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Outside Garland. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Nance. Out to Garland. Three-pointer. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Cleveland sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. It's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward. Ball is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Maxey attacking. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you. I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now look, for a 6'1" guard, this man can absolutely fly.
Out to the wing. Mobley against Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Oubre. He takes it in, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Mitchell against George. Allen with a screen on George. From deep, Mitchell. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's George. Oh, and the dunk by George.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
Ball passes to Mobley. Soft touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed. No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
George against Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on George. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. The fader takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Finding and taking those opportunities. Mobley does a good job of not passing up that good mid-range shot.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's George. Oh,
nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Allen with a screen on Maxey. Here's Ball. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Joel Embiid. And that one falls for Ball.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
Drummond inside. He's against Allen. And yep, it's good. Drummond's gotten his first bucket of the night.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Cavaliers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. So it's Philadelphia now. George outside. Jacks up a three. Ooh, stolen by Allen. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clock at 6. Hunter on the wing. And that one hits the back iron. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant